Hey everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. Happy Monday. Hope you're all doing great. I am here with your reading, your energy check-in today. And I wanted to go ahead and take a look at what the energy is in the 5D and how it is manifesting in the 3D for masculine and feminine as related to each other and their individual journeys. Okay, so that's what we're looking at today. We're looking at masculine and feminine, and we're looking at the connection. So if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Let's go ahead and get started with the bottom of the deck. So in the 5D energy, the bottom of the deck we have is the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Flames, clarified by the Three of Swords and the Queen of Water. I really feel like this is the energy of this desire, this passion, this energy of really wanting to have a new beginning, a fresh start, but it is heartbreaking. Three of Swords, it's an energy where, we're not able to, get this connection going again. So I do feel like in the 5D, that both masculine and feminine are experiencing some sort of grief around this new beginning. But I also do feel like this is more on the feminine energy, where the feminine may be feeling restrictions, may be feeling that their connection is bound. Okay, so in the 5D, they are in this energy of working on trying to illuminate their path, right? Working on their own inspiration. And as they're looking at this path and where things stand today, there is some sort of level of grief and sadness that is overcoming the twins about their connection, okay? So now let's go ahead and take a look at what that means for masculine and feminine and the connection. So for feminine, this is the Devil card, the shadow with the Two of Wands and the Moon, Page of Cups and the Moon. So this is the Devil card. So in the 5D, she's really working on her shadows, okay? You could be feeling or could have been feeling like you were in a very, very restrictive time. We just had the new moon that just finished in Aries. There's this energy of a lot of questioning that feminine may be doing to herself or the higher self or God. She may be thinking about masculine or in her energy about masculine and saying, hey, how have I become bound by this connection? How have I become enslaved by this connection? How did my fear or my addiction or my attraction chain me to this connection? Or rather, how is this connection just chained? Two of Wands. And now I'm at this crossroads and I'm feeling very sensitive. I'm feeling very, very raw about what's happening here. So in the 5D, she's in this energy, working with her higher self, working on this with this energy with the universe or with God, about her ego-based consciousness, about her needs, about her addictions, about how she may want to break free of these lower energies and obsessions. This is this energy of trying to stop controlling everything. She wants to stop controlling everything, controlling everyone, controlling the outcome of this connection, and understanding that she's just imprisoned herself. So she's really in this energy in the 5D on working on trying to break free, because in the 5D there's this energy where she does feel absolutely like this connection and this target. Do you see these two wands? This is like the target, which is the astrological symbol, the zodiac wheel. She just feels like that target is restricted. This connection is restricted. This connection is feeling very bound. So let's see how that's manifesting in the 3D for her. And we have Two of Swords. There's a lot of mental conflict, a lot of stalemate energy. Notice we have Two of Wands, Two of Swords, a lot of twos. She feels like this partnership is restricted. Her road is restricted. There's choices that feel restricted. Okay, so in her bottom of the deck for how this is manifesting in the 3D, there's a lot of mental conflict about his player energy. There's a lot of mental conflict about moving forward and whether or not he will come into his strength, whether or not he will rise up to be the emperor. Okay? So what I'm really feeling is a divine feminine's like, this connection is stuck. How do I break free? Okay? She's in this energy of how do I break free of a label? How do I break free of my own enslavement to this, my own addiction to this, my own control of this? How am I letting this connection control me? She's in this energy of working with her higher self, working with God, working with the universe to free herself, to break out. So in the 3D, this is manifesting like, time out, not going to do anything. I'm not moving this connection forward. I'm not going to take action because he's still in this energy of in and out. So how is this energy of her enslavement, right, manifesting in the 3D? Well, let me tell you. Okay, so here it is, Four of Wands. There is this union energy, this union that she wants to communicate or she wants to move towards, okay? Her wish is that, you know, there's this energy of a Queen of Wands and there's her and her divine feminine energy. I do feel like, you know, she has a wish. She feels like maybe the karmic or the third party or even the masculine has this wish too, to have this union. Right? Because when I clarified this whole section here, so we'll get to that in a second, because there are some cards that are coming up that are very third party centric around masculine, the connection. So I know that that is a third party energy here that's coming up as a complicated mess. So in her energy, she's like, I want this union. I want to communicate about it and I want to charge ahead. But there are these personal wishes of this Queen of Wands and me. Right? She's in this energy. She's like, I have my own wishes for this union, but there are other people wishing for the same. And so here, this spiritual connection, any other commitment has been compromised by uncertainty, by fears, by deception, by illusions. And she wants it to end. She wants her own illusion to end. Because any sort of balance with masculine is overwhelming. And she's rather would just be responsible for her own self, her own part of her journey. So the way that this is manifesting her energy of this breaking free of toxicity and karmic situations, the way that this is manifesting is like, yeah, sure, I want this union. I want to move towards it. But this union is a wish of another person too. And my connection right now is kind of fueled with uncertainty, with deception, with fear, and any sort of balance in this connection right now is just overwhelming. So I'd rather just go within, self-love, and work on myself. So when I clarified this Nine of Cups and Queen of Wands and Moon energy, the bottom of the deck is there's a hot mess. Things are complicated. There is a yarn that things are tied up right now. So I said, okay, what's this Queen of Wands, divine feminine wish energy all about? Well, there's an energy where the third party energies need to be swept out. Okay? People need to do the work. People need to do the work to develop. And right now, there are other options in this connection. People are choosing free will in this connection. And she's in the energy where she's not going to let her joy and her happiness about this union be dictated by masculine's third party, or her own potential addiction to the connection or the label. So divine feminine's energy today, and most significant energy that she's in, is she wants to break out. She's in this energy of this union is bound. This union is at the crossroads, continues to be at the crossroads. And frankly, for her, it is making her feel very raw, very sensitive. She's in this energy of heartache and grief and mental conflict. So in the 3D, she's like, yes, let's keep it real. I want this union. But other people want this union too. And masculine at this point hasn't said he wants this union. This union right now is very, very uncertain, and she wants to end the uncertainty because any sort of balance between the two of them is overwhelming. She feels like she's doing it alone, and she doesn't want to do it alone anymore. She wants to focus on herself. So this hot mess, this complicated third-party energy, outside energy, needs to go away. She needs to develop, he needs to develop, the karmic needs to develop, and right now people are exerting their free will. So she's making the free will decision to choose her peace, choose her joy, versus this connection at this time, because it's all caught up in a hot mess. Okay? Now, what is divine masculine's energy in the 5D? Well, here you got the 3 cups. Third party. He's working with his higher self around third party connections. His third party juggling. Here's another 2. So now we have 2 of wands, 2 of swords, 2 of pentacles. What's missing? 2 of cups. Stand by. 3 of cups, 2 of pentacles, and the tree. So this is what's happening, okay, in the 5D. There are third party situations that he has been juggling. He's juggled his feminine, he's juggled the karmic, but he is evolving. He's working with his, listen, I'm not saying, and here, this is for the distorted people that just will say, oh, Queen of Light is saying, oh, masculine is evolving. Well, we all need to evolve. Okay, so if I say, hey, he's evolving, that's fantastic. You're evolving too, because you're in this energy of breaking out of the chains. Okay, you breaking out of the chains is helping him also evolve. So I'm proud of feminine and I'm proud of masculine. Don't get it twisted. Okay, and I do appreciate all of the new people that are joining me, but man, the distorted energy is really starting to take a toll, and I'm done with the bashing. I'm done with people saying, oh, hey, you know, you give a kudos to the masculine. I think that's a bunch of BS. I give kudos to masculine and feminine because guess what? You embody both masculine and feminine energies, okay? I'm not here to disrespect. I'm here to guide, coach, empower. So divine masculine's 5D energy is around his feminine, and the connection is there's been third party situations that he's juggled and that he is personally growing and evolving from. And look at it, even says past lives. I feel like he has been a player in the past. Maybe he hasn't evolved completely. Maybe he's, you know, evolved somewhat, and in this connection, in this journey, in this lifetime, he is to completely evolve. So this is something that he's really working on, is this juggling of partners and the evolution of that energy, the change of that energy. So how is this manifesting into the 3D? Well, look at, there's a breakthrough. There's a breakthrough in these soul connections, because remember, the karmic is a soul connection. The divine feminine is a soul connection. So he is gaining clarity from these soul connections, and things are being illuminated to him, and it is sparking his soul. So, you know, this connection with the karmic is sparking his soul. The connection with his feminine has sparked his soul, and he's able to discern. He's able to evolve, and he's able to see what the heck he's been doing and how he needs to change. So how is this now manifesting into the 3D? We saw that there's clarity. We see there's a breakthrough. What's very interesting, divine feminine's bottom of the deck is the 2 of swords. His bottom of the deck is the ace. Why? Because she's like, time out, time out, time out, not doing anything anymore. And guess what? He's like, breakthrough, breakthrough, breakthrough. I'm cutting through that energy. So what's happening with divine masculine in the 3D? How is the third party, the evolution, working out in the 3D? Is he getting over it? Is he going to stop juggling? What's he doing? Devil card. Here's that toxicity. Here's that bound energy. Devil, 3 of swords. Where did we get that combination? Where do we get that combination? Devil and 3 of swords. We got it here with feminine, and the 3 of swords at the bottom of the deck for the 5D energies. So he is in this energy of very much being chained to his grief, being chained to his sadness, being chained to his betrayal of feminine. And so it is keeping him in this repressed energy around mastery and communication. So he's not in a place to communicate because he's obsessed about his own wounds. There's a lot of mental conflict and self-entrapment that he's in, that he's trying to heal as he dates other people or is in communication or connections with other people. There is this desire, again, to communicate and to move forward, but it is suspended at this time. It is suspended until he completes his mastery successfully with the Queen of Wands, who I'm saying is that karmic situation. So what is the clarification here for how this is 5D energy is grounding on third parties? It is this energy where he just feels a lot of grief around his betrayal to feminine. He's stuck in his own victimization and his own wounds. He's in his own mental conflict that he's trying to heal. But any communication with feminine is paused until he completes his mastery with this karmic. Bottom of the deck, because you know I clarified this, successful completion. So what's the message? What about this Queen of Wands in his energy that he's completing? He's completing this energy so he can become more mature and more developed, so that he can find his true purpose, so he can find his true north. And he's right now honing his thoughts. He's honing his thoughts. He's thinking about his deception, and that is his restriction at this time. So right now, he's in this energy of how he has betrayed his feminine, how he may have betrayed the karmic. He's in this energy of really trying to complete this player energy, finish it out so that he can move forward out of that trickster energy and start to accept responsibility, start to do his duty, and start to apply boundaries to this energy. Okay? So now, what's going on in the connection in the 5D? Actually, before I do that, let's just do the karmic reading, okay? Because we have too much karmic energy. The karmic energy, bottom of the deck, there's silence. There is this energy of withholding. He's withholding from starting things again with the karmic. So what's happening in the 5D for masculine's energy towards the karmic? He's overwhelmed. He feels like he's doing this he's in this connection alone. Well, isn't that interesting? Because here in divine feminine's energy, she feels like she's been in this connection alone. Well, he feels like he's in this connection alone, trying to stabilize this connection, trying to make it last, trying to anchor this connection. He feels like he's doing it alone. So I said, how is this energy manifesting in the 3D then? Well, this is him. 4 of Wands in reverse, but in this card it says he's finding balance within. He is conquering his own self-doubt, and now he is refusing to commit. So he won't commit to the karmic because he feels like, I'm doing it all alone. I'm doing it all alone. Where do we get that story here with feminine? She's like, I'm doing this all alone with masculine. I'm not giving any more to it. I am unchaining myself. I am exiting this hot mess, tangled up story. And so guess what? He feels like he's doing it all alone here with the karmic. But the karmic may not be committing. So he's really learning here with this karmic energy. So now what's happening with the connection between masculine and feminine in the 5D? This is divine masculine. He's got to get in his power, King of Wands. Has to get into his power about what the heck he wants and then build something. This connective energy has nothing to do with feminine anymore. Feminine's like, I'm out. I'm breaking out the chains in the 5D. She's breaking out. She's cutting out. She's done. She's focusing on self. Masculine needs to be in this energy. Do you want the connection or you don't want the connection? Do you want the karmic connection? Do you want the divine connection? What the heck do you want? He's got to decide. Feminine doesn't even, it's not even on her radar anymore in the 5D. She's breaking out. So masculine's in the energy of, what do I want? What do I want to create? What do I want to blend? What do I want to alchemize? So here we go. How is this manifesting in the 3D? Well, look, this mental conflict that, guess what, bottom of the deck, divine feminine has, the divine is breaking her out of her own mental conflict and she's able to move on. That's the first thing that's going on in this connection. The divine is helping the feminine break out of her chains so that she doesn't worry anymore, so that she can take it easy, so she can move on. This third party energy that masculine is in here, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of deception, there's a lot of illusion about whether or not this karmic situation is a faithful and loving and devoted one. 3 of Pentacles, there's this energy of feminine working together, masculine working together, karmic working together on relationships, and both or all 3 coming into their own intuition and realizing, I've got to do this alone. Feminine's like, I'm doing this alone. I'm doing this alone. Masculine's trying to figure out how to do this alone. The karmic's probably trying to figure out how to do this alone. Because guess what? Here's masculine. King of Cups. Mastery. Mastery of emotions. Finally able to be single and alone and be happy. This has been a masculine that has jumped from the feminine to the karmic, from the karmic to the feminine, from the feminine to numbing with a third party, from a third party back to feminine, to someone else, to someone else, to someone else, to someone else. Feminine's like, I'm done with that storyline, dude. I'm done with the storyline. I'm cutting myself out of it. Now he's left with the third party here. What is he going to do? Is he going to evolve? Is he going to find his own happiness within himself? Or is he going to stay in a karmic cycle? Well, the 3D energy and 5D energy for the connection shows me the masculine deciding what it is that he wants. The universe helping feminine break free. This third party deception and illusion that there was a faithful companion or any loyalty. They're working through that. He's working through that, his business. But all three, this triangle, working together on their own knowing, inner knowing, to move forward on their own. And guess what? That's what the masculine is working towards. His own emotional mastery, to gain his independence and confidence, to love himself and be alone. He needs to be alone instead of jumping back with you. Okay? Hope this has helped. If you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. And if you want to learn how to read tarot like me, 10 videos, masterclass on sale now. queenoflight1111.com, self-paced, all online. You'll enjoy it. I have so many students already that have taken part in it. I've had great feedback. So if you're interested in how to learn and read tarot, join that masterclass. queenoflight1111.com. Have a great day. Bye.